Hello guys, welcome to another episode of US Geography Made Simple, and in today's video I'd like to give a brief introduction to the southeast region of the United States. So, without further ado, let's jump into it. Location, location, location. To the north, the southeast region is bordered by Virginia, Kentucky, and Missouri on about 36 degrees north. To the west, it's bordered by Oklahoma and Texas on about 94 degrees west. Lastly, to the east it's bordered by the Atlantic Ocean, and to the south it's bordered by the Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean Sea. The states in this region include North Carolina, Tennessee, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, and Florida. The five most populated cities in the southeast region include Jacksonville, Florida, Charlotte, North Carolina, Nashville, Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee, and Atlanta, Georgia. Alright, now let's talk about the physical geography. As you can see from this topographic map, the southeast region is pretty flat, but there are still a few mountain ranges, such as the Blue Ridge Mountains, which run from Maryland to North Carolina, and the Great Smoky Mountains, located between Tennessee and North Carolina. Both of these mountain ranges are part of the Greater Appalachian Mountains, which we've talked about quite a bit in previous videos. Notable mountain peaks in the southeast region include Mount Mitchell, the tallest mountain east of the Mississippi River, and Clingman's Dome on the border of North Carolina and Tennessee. I also should mention Springer Mountain, the southern terminus of the Appalachian Trail. There are many rivers in the southeast region, but I'll just talk about 7 very important ones. The Mississippi River. It's perhaps the most important river in the United States. It's 2,318 miles long and flows through 10 states. The Sabine River. It marks the border between Louisiana and Texas. The Tennessee River is a tributary of the Ohio River. It flows through numerous man-made lakes, which we will talk about later. The Cumberland River is another tributary of the Ohio. It flows through Nashville, the capital of Tennessee. The Savannah River marks the border between South Carolina and Georgia. The St. Johns River is the longest river completely within the state of Florida, and the Alabama River is formed by the confluence of the Tallapoosa and Coosa rivers and empties into the Mobile River. Lakes. Alright, so there's Lake Pontchartrain, which is considered to be a lake, but actually more of a brackish estuary, and it's adjacent to New Orleans. There's also Lake Okeechobee, which is often called an inland sea due to its massive size, and it's located in southern Florida. Then there's Toledo Bend Reservoir, the largest in the region, Guntersville Lake, Kentucky Lake, etc., and these are some of the massive reservoirs and lakes located on rivers. Peninsulas. A great example of a peninsula in the southeast region would be the state of Florida, as much of the state itself is actually just a giant peninsula. I also wanted to add an interesting example of an inland peninsula, which can be found between Kentucky Lake and Lake Barkley, known as the Land Between the Lakes. By the way, it's the largest inland peninsula in the entire United States. When it comes to islands in the southeast region, there are 3 main groups. The Florida Keys, which is a 125-mile-long island chain off the extreme southern tip of Florida. There's the Outer Banks, which is a 175-mile-long island chain off the coast of Virginia and the Carolinas. And lastly, there's the Sea Islands, which is a group of 100-plus barrier islands off the coast of Georgia. Bays, gulfs, and sounds. So there's the Gulf of Mexico, a large gulf on the southern side of the region. There's the Appalachee Bay, which is located just south of Tallahassee. The Albemarle Sound and the Pamlico Sound, shown right here, are 2 sounds east of mainland North Carolina and west of the Outer Banks. Lastly, Long Bay and Onslow Bay are 2 bays off the coast of the Carolinas, which meet at Bald Head Island, right here. Well, that's all for today. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video.